Hello, this is Jerry Fischel from Vicious Cycles in Santa Clara, Utah for ExpertVillage.com. What we want to talk about at this point in time is our spark plugs. How to change spark plugs, how to know when to, if your bike is running too rich or running too lean. So let's take out our spark plugs. Harley Davidsons have two spark plugs, one in the front, one in the rear, one for each cylinder. What I have here is just a regular ratchet wrench and a plug socket. This socket has a rubber grommet inside of it to hold on to the plug and pull it out for you. What you want to notice on your spark plug is the coloring of your plug. This plug is running just about perfect. Slightly tan brown around the ceramic diode. If your plug is black or a furry black around this, your bike is running too rich. If it is a white powdery color, then your bike is running too lean. Change your spark plugs every 5 to 10,000 miles, depending. If your bike starts to run, if it starts to misfire or run kind of sluggish, check your plugs first. Correct plug gap should be between 38 thousandths of an inch and 42 thousandths of an inch. I use a wire gapper to gap the plug. There are other type of gappers. There are a slide type gapper. I prefer the wire gapper because I feel it is more accurate. Let's see what else. This plug is fine. The front plug, this front plug you can tell is running a little bit rich in the front cylinder because it's a light black color. And actually it's slightly wet. We're running a little bit rich in our front cylinder. But you will get variances between cylinders. As long as it's not missing and running fine, it should be just fine. This plug is still a good plug and looks like it will run just fine. Once you reinstall your plug snugly into the cylinder, take your spark plug boot, stick it over the plug, and listen for the click. You should be able to hear it click when you push it on. One thing to remember about Harley Davidsons is it is best to use the stock type plug made by Harley Davidson and the stock type wires, because with the Harley Davidson in fuel injection system, there is a carrier wave that runs across the spark plug, through the spark plug and through the coil wire, that does ion sensing, that senses the amount of burn inside of the cylinder. If you don't use the correct plug with the correct ohms resistance, because it reads the resistance and the wire, the bike will have misreadings and sometimes can misfire or run sluggishly. So I suggest always using the stock spark plugs and spark plug wires.